Hey Pete, welcome to This Day and Date. And on this day and date, in February 3rd, 1870, I believe, no, 1913, the 16th Amendment was ratified.
Why do you have to bring that up? It's taxes, isn't it?
I know, taxes, but taxes are coming up, Pete, and you need to file.
Yeah, okay.
Unlike all the previous other years. You
Bumming me out here from the very beginning. This day, February 3rd, 1919, the first meeting of the League of Nations was held with Woodrow Wilson chairing that session.
Was that ratified, Pete?
No, you got me.
Okay. My kids will know that. Also, at this day and date, 1917, sign language was developed, and that's where we get West Side.
No, Steve, West Side.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. Finally, well, we should go to the trivia question, I think.
Yeah, let's do the trivia question.
Trivia question, name the only U.S. Supreme Court justice to play pro football. Believe it or not, there was one of those Supreme Court justices
That's impossible,
who had
Pete.
a career.
Somebody who had a life and played football?
Yes.
That's
if you know the answer, refer to the number on the screen, call in, and you will be rewarded.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey Pete, welcome to This Day in History.
Steve?
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
On February 4th, 1784, George Washington was the first president to be elected.
Yeah, John Adams was his vice president by the way. Liberia was founded as a home for freed slaves. Liberia coming from the word liberty.
Oh, Pete, that's a derivative, isn't it?
Yes, it
I
sure
like
is.
that. That's English and history at the same time.
Exactly.
You're doing an excellent job. Also, Pete, in 1932, the Winter Olympics opened in Lake Placid, New York. The first Winter Olympics.
And if your birthday's today, you share one with Charles Lindbergh, famous aviator, Dan Quayle, infamous vice president, and Alice Cooper, 70s era rock star.
Pete, can you spell potato or tomato?
Well, I'm not going to even touch that one, Steve.
Okay.
Yesterday's trivia answer was Byron Whizzer White, the only U.S. Supreme Court justice to also play pro football. Today's question, who was the only U.S. president to have made it to the rank of Eagle Scout?
Are you an Eagle Scout, Pete?
No, they wouldn't let me in.
Do you want to be an Eagle Scout?
No.
Maybe you should be. Hey Pete, welcome to This Day and Date.
Thank you, Steve. Today's February 5th. On this day, the longest war in history ended in 1985. The Third Punic War was drawn to a close when the mayors of Rome and Carthage signed a peace agreement, again, in 1985.
It ended in 85.
85.
God, that's a long war.
Yeah, it sure is.
A lot of carnage.
No, Carthage, Steve. Carthage.
Sorry. Good. My bad. Also on this day in 1974, Patty Hearst was kidnapped by the Simeon Liberation Army.
Okay. Birthdays, if you celebrate a birthday today, you share it with William Burroughs, famous American novelist, and Bob Marley, one of the all-time reggae greats.
Rossum.
Yeah,
right
you
on,
bet,
Pete.
you bet.
Who da man. All right, yesterday's trivia answer was Gerald Ford, and the winners...
We had some winners,
yeah. We had a couple winners, and one of them was Matt Siegel and Amanda Flom.
Congratulations, good work. Today's trivia question, what is the only country that refused to join the UN? Number on the screen, call that out to win those extra credit points.
Outstanding question.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Hey Pete, welcome to This Day and Date.
Hey Steve, how are you?
Fantastic.
Okay, well, February 6th, today, 1778, France signed a treaty with the United States, ending the Revolutionary War on our side, helping us win the Atlantic battle.
Thank God for the French.
Story from there.
Thank God for the French. Also on this day and date, in 1788, Massachusetts became the 6th state in our union, Pete.
Oh, okay, as an outcome of the French aid, I guess, right?
Thank you very much.
Connections here. History,
exactly.
Right? Okay, birthdays today. If it is your birthday, you celebrate one with Ronald Reagan, born on this day in 1911.
Wow, 1911.
And Zsa Zsa Gabor as well. Yeah, famous
slapped the cop.
Slapper of Beverly Hills
that's right.
traffic cops. Okay.
So yesterday's trivia answer was Switzerland, and we had a couple winners in my 4th period class. That'd be Stacy Gardner and Keon.
Okay, Switzerland, the only country that didn't refuse to join the UN.
Exactly.
Today's trivia question, who's the only man to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different categories? Okay, that's an unusual
That
thing.
is, Pete, and it wasn't you.
No, not
me. And it wasn't
not
me.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, Pete.
Okay.
Hey, Pete, welcome to This Day and Date. Weren't you wearing those clothes yesterday?
Yeah, come on, Steve. You got to change your
All right,
outfit.
once in a while, I'll do the laundry.
February 7th, now a new day. It is a new day. On this day, in 1964, Beatlemania officially began. The Beatles landed in New York to get their first United States tour.
Wow, crazy, Pete.
Yeah.
Also in 1947, the Dead Sea Scrolls were found outside the Jordan River.
Really?
I swear to God.
Okay. Birthdays today. If it is your birthday, you share a birthday with Sir Thomas More, born on this date in 1478, famous English statesman and author and victim of Henry VIII.
Ooh, victim. Yeah, out.
Victimized, definitely.
Beheaded.
Also, Babe Ruth, born in 1895, and Garth Brooks, 1962.
Garth Brooks?
Yeah, that was in there.
The same year I was born.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a redneck too.
Let's go.
All right, trivia answer was Linus Pauling for last week, and that was Chemistry and Peace Prize.
And the question today, name the only country outside the United States in which Elvis Presley performed concerts outside of the U.S.
See you tomorrow. Hey Pete, welcome to This Day in History.
Hey,
it is
Steve.
Fat Tuesday, by the way.
Oh yeah, well, it's also February 11th. So, on this day, 1975, Margaret Thatcher became the first woman leader of a political party in England, leader of the Conservative Party.
Wow, and in 1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison after 27 years of incarceration.
27 years.
Long
Pete.
time.
On this day, 1948, the Lazy Boy chair was invented. Many of you may be sitting on the Lazy Boy chair as we speak.
Is that where you get your name, Pete? Lazy Boy.
Okay, on to better things here. Birthdays today. If it is your birthday, you share one with Thomas Alva Edison, born on this day, 1847.
And Burt Reynolds, who
kind of the bright light bulb and the low watt bulb, I guess, between these two. Yeah. Let's see, our trivia question for today. Name the only British monarch never to have set foot on British soil. So imagine that, Steve.
That's interesting. How is that possible, Pete?
I don't know, but it happened.
It did. And
so if you know the answer, refer to the number on the screen.
And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey Pete, welcome to This Day and Date, February 12th, day after Fat Tuesday.
Oh yeah, okay, lest I forget.
Yeah.
On this day, February 12th, in 1912, China became a republic following the overthrow of the Manchu dynasty.
Ooh, Manchu, very good
Manchu
word.
you, that's right.
Manchu me.
Go ahead.
All right, in 1955, we sent military advisors, the first military advisors, into South Vietnam to supposedly train them.
We know where that went.
Yes, we did.
Okay, 1909, the NAACP was founded, of course, the Civil Rights Organization.
Very famous group, Pete. Who was born on this day?
Birthdays, Abe Lincoln and Charles Darwin, both born in 1809. How come we're in school today?
I don't know, did we celebrate that yesterday?
Yeah, that's off. Okay.
Another day.
Trivia answer.
Yesterday's trivia answer was Queen Berengaria. She was never went to England, she's just stayed in Italy.
Italian wife of Richard I. The question for tomorrow, who was the only U.S. citizen buried in the Kremlin wall? Okay, the only U.S. citizen buried in the Kremlin wall.
Wow, that's a good one, Pete. I don't even know.
Refer to the answer or the phone number on the screen.
Hey Pete, welcome to This Day and Date, February 12th, day after Fat Tuesday.
Oh yeah, okay, lest I forget.
Yeah.
On this day, February 12th, in 1912, China became a republic following the overthrow of the Manchu dynasty.
Ooh, Manchu, very good
Manchu
word.
you, that's right.
Manchu me.
Go ahead.
All right, in 1955, we sent military advisors, the first military advisors, into South Vietnam to supposedly train them.
We know where that went.
Yes, we did.
Okay, 1909, the NAACP was founded, of course, the Civil Rights Organization.
Very famous group, Pete. Who was born on this day?
Birthdays, Abe Lincoln and Charles Darwin, both born in 1809. How come we're in school today?
I don't know, did we celebrate that yesterday?
Yeah, that's off. Okay.
Another day.
Trivia answer.
Yesterday's trivia answer was Queen Berengaria. She was never went to England, she's just stayed in Italy.
Italian wife of Richard I. The question for tomorrow, who was the only U.S. citizen buried in the Kremlin wall? Okay, the only U.S. citizen buried in the Kremlin wall.
Wow, that's a good one, Pete. I don't even know.
Refer to the answer or the phone number on the screen.
Hey Pete, what happened on this day in February 13th?
February 13th, Steve. Let's see, 1943, the Women's Marine Corps was created.
Wow, a couple of jarheads were created that day.
Thank God for that.
Is that 1943?
1943, World War II.
Good. Yeah, also in 1635, the first public school was created, Pete. That's why we're here.
We wouldn't have jobs without that.
Thank God for that.
Good. 1960, the French exploded their first atomic bomb, making their stylistic contribution to the arms race.
And that's where they got the song, I'll Drop a Bomb on You?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good.
Birthdays, nothing really compelling today. We do have a death. Catherine Howard, fifth wife of Henry VIII, literally got the axe on this day in 1542.
Got the axe?
Got the axe.
By George Washington?
No, different story.
Oh, my bad.
Trivia question from yesterday.
John Reed was the only guy to be buried in Grant's tomb.
No, Kremlin Wall.
Kremlin Wall.
Sorry. Okay. Today's trivia question, name the only person whose appearance on a U.S. postage stamp was determined by a public vote.
Did you vote for him?
Well, we don't want to give the answer away just yet. We'll discuss that tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Pete.
Okay. Hi, welcome to This Day in History. Steve, it's February 14th. What do we got today?
Well, Pete, today being Valentine's Day, and that is the feast day for St. Valentine's, the god of love and romance, or the saint of love and romance.
But why today?
I don't know. Who cares?
We'll look that one up. We'll get back to you on that one. On this day, 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, famous Chicago organized crime fallout situation there.
In which, how many people died? Seven people. Ouch.
Not much love going on today in 1929.
And in both Oregon and Arizona were both admitted to the Union on this day, February 14th. Interestingly, they don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. Birthdays today. If it's your birthday, you share one with Thomas Malthus, famous English economist, born in 1766, and Jack Benny, comedian and resident of Beverly Hills.
No way.
Trivia answer yesterday. Elvis Presley, the only one who ever had a vote for being on a postage stamp. And
I voted for him.
yeah, our trivia question for today, name the only state never to have had a foreign flag fly over it.
Interesting question, Pete.
It is.
Have a good
the answer,
weekend.
call the number.
Hey, Pete, what happened on this day and date?
This day, February 19th, let's see, 1945, the U.S. Marines landed at Iwo Jima in the Pacific, one of the most hard-fought battles of World War II.
That's where the flag, we don't have the poster.
No, we took that one down.
Okay. Also on this date, 1906, William Kellogg developed the cornflake for psychiatric patients as a health food.
Really?
And that is a fact.
Flakes and nuts, I guess, huh? Okay.
Very good.
1968, the first statewide teachers strike. Okay.
Keep
Teachers
that in
do
mind.
strike in Florida, as a matter of fact.
Interesting.
Okay.
And in 1878, Thomas Edison came up with the first photograph.
Phonograph.
Phonograph.
Rock on. Okay.
All right.
Birthdays today, 1473, Nicholas Copernicus, first guy who figured out that the sun was the center of the universe.
It is?
Yes.
I thought the Earth was.
No, sun.
Oh.
Trivia question from yesterday.
Yesterday, Pope John Paul XXIII was the Time Man of the Year in 1962.
Okay, today's a little bit of sports. Name the only major league pitcher to throw 2 consecutive no-hitters.
Not Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, number on the screen.
Bye-bye. Hey, Pete.
Steve, how are you?
Pretty good. What happened on this day in February 20th?
February 20th, let's see. In 1962, John Glenn, the first American to orbit the Earth, did it 3 times.
John Glenn did.
Yeah.
Former senator also.
That's right. That's right.
Also on this day, Cher filed for divorce from Sonny, who is now a senator. Tragedy.
State of American politics, my God.
Exactly.
Today is Student Volunteer Day to recognize and thank those students who have made positive contributions to their community. I have a few of those students.
I think I have. No, I don't have any. Okay.
Let's see, birthdays real quick. Voltaire, famous French philosophe, figure of the Enlightenment, born in 1694. And also Robert Altman, director of many very good Hollywood films. Okay, yesterday's trivia.
Yesterday's trivia question was Johnny Vandermeer, the only pitcher to pitch 2 back-to-back no-hitters.
Okay, I don't think I had any winners on that one either.
No.
Today's question, who is the only woman to win the Congressional Medal of Honor?
Was that
the nation's highest military honor?
Bella Asbug.
Only woman to do so.
Bye-bye.
Hi, welcome to This Day in History. Today, Steve, February 24th. What do we have?
Well, this day, Pete, in 1946, Juan Perón, Eva's husband, was elected president of Argentina.
Hey, don't cry for me, Argentina.
Don't
right?
cry for me, Argentina.
Today, 1582, the Gregorian calendar was initiated, making today February 24th.
Wow.
Look at that. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Also today, February 24th, is National Obnoxious Day, Pete.
I think you got that one covered.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Birthdays today, Charles V, famous Holy Roman Emperor, was born on this day in 1500. The trivia answer from last week.
For last Thursday was Mary Walker. She was the first woman to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor. She was a nurse in the Civil War.
Civil War, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
it
was a
does
big
happen.
war.
It does
Yeah.
happen. Now, today's trivia question. Name the only swimmer to win 5 individual medals in a single Olympics. Okay,
That would be Mark Spitz, wouldn't it?
No, you gave it away. That would be that'd be the first guess, but that's not it.
All
If you
right.
have the answer, call the number.
Bye-bye.
Hi, welcome to On This Day, February 25th.
Hey, Pete.
Steve, it's a great day today.
Why is that?
We're gonna reverse the format a little bit here.
Cheese and rice.
We're going to start with birthdays. We have John Foster Dulles, 1888. We have George Harrison of the Beatles, 1943. Most importantly, we have Stuart Horwitz, esteemed Beverly Hills teacher, leader of
Yes.
the Beverly Hills Education Association.
My mentor.
He is our man.
Who did-
Today, on this day, 1950. Happy birthday, Stuart.
Happy birthday, Stu.
Okay, what do we have on this day?
Also on this day, it's National Don't Fence Me In Day. You can no longer fence in public lands, Pete.
I was going to do that when I got home today.
I knew you were.
I have today, 1964, I am the greatest day. Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston in 7 rounds. Trivia answer.
It was Shane Gould. She won 5 gold medals in the 1972 Olympics by herself.
Not Mark Spitz.
No.
Okay, our trivia question for today. Identify the only state in the United States where the bald eagle is not endangered. The only state.
Good question, Pete. See you
Number
tomorrow.
on the TV set there.
Hey, Pete, welcome to this day and date. What happened on this day?
Today, February 26th, of course. In 1815, Napoleon escaped from the island of Elba, came back to Europe, and wreaked havoc on the 100 Days.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like Alcatraz.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, also in 1936, Hitler launched the People's Car, otherwise known as the Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, one of the most popular cars of all time.
That's right, punch buggy.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Birthdays today. Victor Hugo, French poet and novelist. Fats Domino, blues, jazz?
Yeah.
I don't know, how'd you categorize
just
him?
Fat.
And Johnny Cash.
Johnny
country
Cash.
legend.
Good man.
Of course.
Yesterday's trivia answer was what?
It was
Pete?
Idaho, wasn't it?
Idaho?
Idaho.
I don't think it was Idaho.
Oh, okay.
It was Alaska.
Alaska?
Alaska.
Alaska. If you got that, you got it right.
All right.
Today's question, name the only U.S. state whose flag is shaped like a triangle.
And yesterday's answer, Dave, was not Iran. Thank you very much. It wasn't Iran. Oh, Alaska. No.
Hi, welcome to this day and date. Steve, today's February 26th.
Yeah, Pete, today was the first day in 1912 somebody jumped out of an airplane.
I thought that was bungee jumping.
No, out of an airplane. Parachute.
Parachute. Okay, we got that straight.
Parachute jump.
Today in 1854, the Republican Party was founded.
Wow,
Yep.
that's amazing, 1854.
Yeah.
Also, this day and date, 1983, there was the last day of MASH, the
Last
TV
day
show.
of MASH. Tragic ending of that
It was.
series.
All the helicopters crashed.
Yeah, I think they parachuted out of this thing.
They
didn't
did.
Or bungee jumped, can't remember. Birthdays today, Linus Pauling, born on this day in 1909. He was actually one of our trivia questions a few weeks back.
Hey, there's the bell,
The
Pete.
bell, once again, means we got to go to work. Trivia answer from Wednesday, Ohio's flag is the only flag of all the states that is not rectangular.
Congratulations to Keon and Sana for getting that answer right.
Okay, our trivia question. What is the only European country in which every male, able-bodied male, is a member of the armed forces? European country.
That's an interesting question, Pete.
You think you know it?
I know it.
I don't think so, Steve.